it's not near as robust as this. Yep. So, and plus the lighting. But hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hiokampath. I just like having these little talks in the way I feel about things. I gotta get my headset. I'm not really prepared right now. Make sure all my other Bluetooth are off so it doesn't connect to anything but my phone. I said my phone, and my headset said my phone at the same, connecting to my phone at the same time. How funny. Technology is really weird. It's very, very weird. Like, for 3 days in a row, they have been, what I do is, usually, I have a bunch of pictures on my computer, but I take a lot of pictures. So I'll do a screenshot. Yeah. I'll do a screenshot of a picture and send it to whatever computer I'm on and use it for the thumbnail. And so for the last 3 days I've done that. It's landed 3 different types of files. It's come out 3 different ways. I do the same thing, and it comes out with 2 pictures. A replicated version of itself, only smaller, but it's less than 2, because it has to be less than 2 meg size-wise. It's just, everything is so weird. And I'm tripping out because there was just like 2 guys here up on the roof getting the swamp cooler redder and turning on the swamp cooler. There were 2 guys here 2 days ago doing the same thing. And we even had at first, and then like these guys, when they left, I said, I'm tripping out. Because I said, I got to say, I'm kind of tripping out because you guys were just like here doing the same thing that 2 guys were here. He said, no, they were here looking at stuff, and then they told us what we needed. We did the stuff. And then I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then it lands on me a second. But that wasn't the case, because the first set of guys and I had the one guy and I had the conversation. They had the conversation that they're filling up the tank of the swamp cooler. So wait for like an hour. And then turn on the pump for a good 5 minutes or so. Let it circulate through. But this guy said he put oil on it and stuff like that. And the other guys don't. See, that's the stuff. This is how things break. It's as easy as this. I live in it's like dry here. Dry climate. It's dry here. And there's a lot of wind. And with wind gets carried dust. So when you have components, you know, it affects the inside worlds too because of ventilation and stuff like that. But when you have components with engines and motors that sit outside in the elements, the wind blows, right? The rain falls, gets everything wet. And there's oil on moving parts. And so, and then like the rain falls, things get wet, the wind blows, carries dust across all these components. And after time, dust and oil, the oil will dry out because it absorbs into the dust and then it evaporates through the dust. And then that's how motors seize up. So if people just every year, whether it's the end of the season or the beginning of the season, that you use it, squirt some oil on there. Make sure the belts haven't cracked because temperature differences make belts crack. Like hot, cold, extreme. wears things out. Now they're using plastic parts on front end of cars. Our is like the whole, or is all the corporations just like trying to wipe us off? Like, why isn't this stuff illegal? Like, the stuff, we're at a point that the stuff that should be illegal is legal by the bureaucrats' design, and the stuff that should be illegal isn't. It's bizarre. Oh, well, there's going to be a flip. I called today's talk clarification because I just like clarify. I think I'm going to give the landlady a call later and just clarify, like, so, you know, how many people are on site? Like, that was just kind of bizarre. Oh, well. This place is such a trip, man. The planet Earth. Planet Earth is such a wild ride. I did the live today. I put it up on here because I was going to do a walkthrough of our little casita. So this is like the main room. Mom doesn't like it real light, so we just kind of hang out. She hangs out in here, and she'll get up in the morning. I put shelves because there's no storage in here, so this is my solution to that. This is a little kitchen area. I just put shelves everywhere. And right now I'm in the process of getting organized. I'm making butter today. This is my whole butter operation that makes people so happy. I love when people say, your cookies put me in another dimension. That makes my heart happy because my cookies, they're pretty consistent. I measure out. I even got a new little scale. I measure out my flour. Same amount. Go through the same process. I'm making up some butter. So this is the kitchen area. Burp, 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 burp. And then, like, this is like a mud room that I made into just a place where I can flop. And there's Stanley's. This is Stanley's room. He hangs out over here. I love doing this stuff and then I made him this room over here. See if he's in his house. Knock, knock, knock. Laser eye. Stanley. Those are lifesavers when you're looking for your cat at night. Anyway, I think I'm going to watch this movie today. Can't see it. I was talking to my buddy Carl. And all the words that they talk about in news, I'm like, I know from that movie right there. That movie's Big Hero 6. And what that movie did, and then I don't, why is, because of that we got this window up here. That's kind of cool. Are the maintenance guys gone? Yeah, they're gone. I can't really leave this window closed very often, or the blinds, pull the blinds down, because Stanley, if he wants to see through, he'll see through. And there's plenty of closet space, so that's cool. So this is our little casita. Huh, Ma? Every morning I get up when Mom gets up and I just start. I love it here, Ma. I love living here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think I'll put the laptop up on Stan Lee's cat food bowl. That's what it's sitting on, so. Anyway. I might order some takeout for us later, Ma. Does that sound good? Ma sounds like, oh, let's grow up. What do you think? Fish and chips? What sounds good? Is he blissed out because he's cool? Here, does he need the pillow? Oh, sorry, baby. There you go, bud. He loves all Grandma's attention. So, what are some of the other things I was going to talk about? Oh, that Big Hero 6. And I was like, I said, because I think it's weird that people are getting all these BCs. And they look like octopi to me. They look like octopuses to me. these clots that people are getting. And I was always just told, we were just always, like, if you keep moving, things don't clot. Like, when you sit still and don't move, that's when clots happen. Clots. Like blood clots, you know? And then when people get blood clots, then they get, like, strokes or heart attacks. And it's like, yeah, it's the same in an automotive system. Clots, like, well, they're breaking the line. It's kind of the same. But there can be, like, you can, like, it could, I don't know. Okay, plumbing would be a better example of clotting. Hair, gook, people put grease down, it sticks to the side, then hair goes down the drain, that sticks to the side, that does it after year and years, it's going to create clots. It's the same principle in people. They eat freaking oil and grease and all this nasty stuff, and they never get their heart to pump above normal, and so their resting heart rate year after year just gets lower and lower. Same with their expectations for themselves, and then their arteries and, you know, everything gets clogged up and stuff, and we're seeing the effects. And then there's like been a weird correlation, a combination that like, with all the plastics and stuff that we've ingested and inhaled because it's profitable. Yeah. Profit kills and stuff. That with all this stuff, that, like, as soon as people got their not so preventative measures, like it started coagulating the plastics, and then all these people start getting clots and stuff. It's a trip. I'm sure everybody's talking about it. Sure, everybody's talking about it. Hey, buddy, I need to get some water. It's so funny. There's construction everywhere. Yeah, they gotta spend all these allocated funds before they gotta give them back. Oh my God. And so there's construction. But I always, what I learned from. Ooh, I'm in the wrong place. I was in the wrong computer. What I learned from Grandpa. Okay. Come here, Tuck. You want to go over and make a run for it? Is that to take the back roads.
Oh, back roads.
And I would get so frustrated with him because I would want him, because the roads were fun and they had all these hills and whoop-de-whoops, right? Everywhere. And I'd just be like, go fast. Because when I go with my dad, he's a narcissist. And he didn't care about putting my young life in danger or himself. He just do it. So he'd go fast, go fast, go fast in his Monte Carlo, you know. That, I mean, I ain't a gearhead, but I appreciate engineering and all that stuff. But the thing, because my insides were always fast. I was always racing on my insides, right? Good boy. He's making a run for it. And so I want the outsides to match my insides to match my outsides, so I want to race around all the time and jump around and go here and go there and okay, he's gonna suckle on Luna's face for a few. I gotta keep an eye on him though, because if he starts licking on his arm, I gotta put his thing back on. And what I learned as I got older is I have to slow myself down. Because when I speed up and race, I don't know the physics up there all the time. So I know my ego and my self-will and what I want to do. And usually that's every single time, that's when I've gotten hurt. I'm coming from a place of my ego. So, I've had to come to terms with doing the, good orderly direction. Like, don't go racing around. You're going to get hurt or hurt somebody else. And now we're seeing a mass collection of people that don't care about that because, every day kids are freaking. Like, I saw a video this morning. I don't know if it was, I think maybe it was the parents that were following the kid, but there was a little nomenclature thing, it said the teenager was riding with his 4-year-old sister, right? So, it's like kids are raised to be great liars. And I guess it's because they learn from the best. Because look at all the parents that are liars. You go out, you act like you love your job, you hate it. You act like you love your spouse, you hate them. People are acting all over the place. And then there's a whole earth based on how people really feel, and that's busting out at the seams right now. You know it? Truth is like, no, you can't hide me. It can't. It's a vibration. And the earth is rising to her occasion. She's ascending. Planet Earth. So everything else on it is ascending too. And so the higher frequencies we go, whether it's blast from the sun or, earthquake stimulation of fear on planet Earth, volcanoes, everything that's happening. I don't give a crap about no political nothing. It's all reindeer games. I don't give no care about that. So all these people are ascending whether they want to or not. And when you get up in the higher frequencies, that's where all the knowledge and data is. And there's water everywhere, and there's so much knowing to be gotten in water alone. So, I don't know. We got our arc, Karma. If the waters reach where we're at, supposedly the elevation at Taos is 6,969 feet, 7,000, something like that. So I thank Creator every single day of getting us to our little casita. Because I've been talking about it years. This is all we want. Just a little casita where we can go and write out the apocalypse. The end of the world. I know what you want, bud. I'm getting there. I know what you want, bud. I know. There you go. So there's this thing, this new little trouble I have. See, I know what he wants. He's going to settle down. Is that there's been a couple times now, 3 times to be exact, that those are not orbs. I hope people don't think that those are orbs. That's Roku background on my TV coming out as orbs, but they say Roku. So there's been 3. Tucker, he's getting better because I can leave him without him. Because he gets hot, and then he licks on his arm. So I've just got him down to his food now. He's not. I've taken everything away that could cause the irritant, and so he is getting better. The thing of it is Mom is an empath too, because she's more than me, because I get it from her. And so she doesn't remember why he's wearing it. She just sees him and he'd rather not have it on. It doesn't bother him. I just think he's like, I'd rather not, but it don't really bother him. She thinks it bothers him because I think that she thinks, well, if I had to wear that, I would hate it. So there's been 3 times that he's taken it off, and then it's a setback because he chews on his arm, and I'm not there to stop it. So I have to, when I leave, I should actually go check the mail. I have to put, actually I'll grab it right now. I gotta put it on his collar and then put his collar on. So Mom can't take it off while I'm gone. But anyway, things are getting spicy out there, huh, Ma? And where I live, like, it ain't hot yet, and I know it's going to be freaking hell hot, because it's going to be hell on earth. Because people are living from their ego. They're doing what they want to do, and when people do that so much, when you're always going for Team You, it takes people on a course that's dark, and there's so much fun to be had. There's dues to be paid. And we're at the point where people got to pay their dues for the way they chose to be living. Huh. And I chose to live from my heart and do it in a way that I've never seen an example of, so that maybe somebody else could see my example and it could give them a little encouragement to do it. You know? He said, do it. Lauryn Hill, when it hurts so bad. You know, and when the whole world told me to put my mom in a home, I said, I'm going to take best care of her ever. You know, we brush our teeth every day. She don't always like going outside. It was so funny. I got word that people were talking that I should, mom should go outside more. And I was like, well, where's your mom? Where's your mom? What's she up to? Oh, she's in a home. Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me. Does your mom have, like, dentures and false teeth and stuff like that? Because my mom has all of her own teeth. My mom's healthy. My mom can bend over and put her hands flat on the ground. How many moms at 73 can do that? Huh, Ma? You're pretty remarkable. And that smile. You know? So I chose to live from my heart, and it got us to a place because my heart is my connection to Creator, God, Source. Like, just do the right thing, do the right thing. I talk shit, I talk trash, I talk truth, and then people, they're like, you're so mean. I'm just like, I'm verbally giving a narrative of your behavior. Yet I'm mean. My whole life I've seen that. It's a narcissist trick. It's like, it's verbal salad. It's just like whatever they can do to be contrary. Even it's non-productive. It's the whole legal system that's coming down now. Entertainment, sports, they're one and the same, all in the same. All the things that diverted people to just being kind and generous and thoughtful and caring to other human beings. There's going to be hell on earth. All by their own design, because they just did too much Team Me. Too much living that best life. You gotta have some discipline. You gotta do things for other people, even if you don't want to. And it's the more you don't want to do something for somebody, the better off you're gonna be for doing that thing. Because you're going against your own will. And when you go against your own will, you're stepping into Creator's realm. And then that's where the magic happens. How's the magic happening when people are so busy stacking the deck? It's coming back around. I know it is. I see it. I see it every day. See it all the time. It's pretty remarkable, huh, Ma? Yeah. It's a trade-off, though. More people get stuff, whether it's whatever it is, tangibles, intangibles. Old stuff falls away. That's the part that always gets me. Anyway, that's about all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a rad